Yo, what is going on, folks? Retrospective Dave here. So I just wanted to bring you all a quick comparison video between two versions of the Air Jordan 4 Toro Bravo from 2026, one of which was made in the VO3 factory from Vietnam, and the other one was made in the LN4M factory from China. Now, I did purchase both of these for retail, and I found some structural differences that makes me favor one over the other one. So let's take a deeper dive into the differences between these sneakers, and you all let me know what you think about these differences in the comment section below. So straight out of the box, the most noticeable difference between these two is the shape, specifically the overall scaling. The VO3 from Vietnam has a very thin and slanted build in this middle section here, and also sits relatively flat, which makes the shoe appear to be a little long leading into the toe box. In contrast, the LN4M from China doesn't have that apparent slant, so it sits a little higher up in the mid-footed ankle collar and has a shorter toe box, making it look a little less elongated than the one from Vietnam. Personally, the LN4M has the better shape and looks a lot closer to the 1989 cut. So another department where the VO3 falls short is the material. Now, both factories are using the same materials, however, the LN4M is using thicker cuts of it, and as you can see around the toe box, the LN4M has slightly more depth in the toe box due to the thickness of the material, whereas the VO3 is a bit more shallow. The structure of the ankle collar is even more apparent, with the LN4M having a thicker lining around the ankle. So as you can see here, the gray lining on the VO3 sits directly on top of the ankle, whereas the gray lining on the LN4M kind of folds over the ankle just a little bit more. So another difference to note is the scaling of the Jumpman on the tongue. It's a very subtle difference, so you'll only notice it if you have both shoes in hand, but the VO3 pair has a slightly smaller Jumpman, which doesn't make or break the look of the shoe, but I do think that the bigger Jumpman on the LN4M looks a lot better. Overall, I do like both versions of this shoe, and a lot of the differences that I pointed out are only apparent when you have both of them side by side. As a standalone, I think that they both look good on feet, but with that being said, if you're the type of collector that cares about shape and craftsmanship, then I feel that you would enjoy the LN4M a lot more. Now, as far as how they feel on feet, I feel like both of them feel identical, so it's not like one has a thicker insole or feels more comfortable than the other one in that regard. So they both feel good on feet, I will say that. All right, folks, if you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hype the video as well. It does help this video get out to more people that are interested in this type of content. Stay fresh, blessed, and free of stress, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.